how's it going? Hope everybody had a good Easter. We're supposed to be getting a lot of rain, and I wanted to try this out. This is it. Everything Attachments XTreme 60-inch rotary cutter. Got the EA wicket on the front, and I wanted to get this in before the rain. It's still a little soggy out here, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I want to start out with some light grass. This is kind of a front of our property, just overgrown. As you can see, it's some pretty thick stuff down here, and in the middle there's some a little bit of rough brush in there. I want to start out with this. I'm going to keep moving up into thicker stuff and see how this handles. Just got the rotary cutter set up. Side note, I know everybody thinks these are full when they come from the factory, and yes, they should be, but I did have to add about between 6 and 8 ounces of fluid oil to that. It was very low. Pulled out the bottom drain plug and nothing came out. Had to put quite a bit of oil in there. So got it leveled up side to side. I'm going to use a little high. We just bought this property a month ago, a little over a month, so obviously this has never been mowed by us. I hit a pretty big hole coming in here, so we're going to see how this goes. Bear with me. My camera stand is gone. I have no idea where that went. And just got the tractor out of the garage, so I'm going to put the ROPS up before we start so I don't get yelled at. So first setup, got a good left to right. I did slip the clutch on it. This is a slip clutch version. It's always good to do when you get something, just so you know. Like I said, always check your gear oil because that was low. And we're going to put this bad boy to use and see what it will do with this open field up here. Got this part of the yard done. I'm pretty happy with it, considering, yeah, I just stepped in a giant puddle. Considering how wet this is, and over there I could not mow because I almost got the tractor stuck. This grass is kind of weird. I think it's just this tall raffia grass that's all packed in here. This is all dead, so it was just kind of dragging along. I found the best way to cut this was actually cut it a pass going forward and then just back over it. That way I wasn't dragging giant clumps. But damn, another hole. I'm pretty happy with this. I have no idea when the last time this was mowed, but it looks pretty good. And did find a couple of rocks. It's always important first time you brush hog an area to keep your hand on that 3-point lever and just kind of pay attention. But happy, as you can see, tractor almost got stuck a few times. That's finally dirty, so we're having a good day. Next, I'm gonna go find a little bit thicker stuff and see what it does there. I have some thicker stuff right back in here, but as you can see with the mud, I'm not gonna get through there. And just to show you how wet this is, this was my tire track a few moments ago, and it's already flooded with water. So this whole area, called a boogie swamp or something. It's some nasty stuff. But jump on the tractor. I think I want to run back up towards the house. There's an old cattle pasture there, and that's pretty much all saplings and some thick brushy nasty stuff. I have no idea what it is, so we'll see how that goes. 60-inch rotary cutter. A lot like my first video. This thing's a beast. Put it through some stuff today that I probably wouldn't on a regular basis. But the main reason I bought that is we just bought this property a month ago, and there's a lot of rough stuff on it. As you can see, we want to make some trails. Through here's a big deer trail, so that'll be nothing for this. As you can see over here, it went through this stuff pretty good. Trying to get this area cleaned out because number one, there's stuff out here I need to get. There's an old trailer there, scrap pile there that's got to get going whenever scrap goes back up. Another trailer here. When you buy a property off an old farmer, this is just what you get, and it's cool, and we got a good deal on this place, and I'm proud to own it. Just gonna take a little bit of work. Back here, you can see there is a Farmall 400 stuck in the woods. They told me this hasn't been here that long, but I'm gonna say by the trees growing around it, it's been there for a hot minute. So wanted to get this area cleaned out so I can make room when it dries out a little more. I can pull this out. Went pretty well. Cutting down cedars really smells good. Some of this stuff's a lot thicker than what I believe that's rated for, so I didn't push into that, and I'm definitely gonna use a chainsaw for that. I'm not trying to destroy this thing. I paid for it with my own money, and I want it to last. But at the same time, am I gonna hand cut every single little sapling I find on this property for the trails I want? You know, no, of course not. So, do I think this thing is worth the money? Absolutely. Just last night I saw some guys who bought another brand were having issues. They bounced against a tree and the whole side caved in. And I looked at that brand and it was more expensive than this. I will say I'm glad I paid the extra money for the slip clutch. Another thing you may notice is I do not have guards on here yet. For the type of terrain we have here, I'm gonna go with the rubber belting around the back. A couple farmer buddies dropped some off. I just didn't put it on today before I made this video. We're supposed to get some pretty bad storms here the next couple days. It is April, so that's what's gonna happen. But I'm impressed with what it did. I'm impressed with what it did up in the grassy area. And I can't wait to use this some more, and I'm sure I'll do an update video. But I had some people getting on me about, I did my initial impressions video, and they want to see how well this thing would work. That's what this video is about. So I hope you enjoyed it. I do not regret my purchase. I think it's a perfect size for a compact tractor. This is a Kubota L3901. And pair this with the EA Wicked Grapple on the front. You can't go wrong. So stick around. We'll be making plenty more videos. Safe, and most of all, thanks for watching. And like I said, I don't get anything from these guys. I think they make a good product. I'm going to support them. I paid for all these things. So hopefully you take my honest review for what it is. And thanks for watching.